Hey, what's up? What's up? How we doing? Happy Sunday. Hey, looks like everything's working. We're live. Good to go. What's up, Foxy? How you doing, man? How you been? Yo, Foxy, and Jack, if you're wondering why I'm saying my own name, there's a user on TikTok who goes by the same name. totally different meaning. Mine is a play on my last name that is just a nickname I've had since like high school or even middle school. This Foxy got their Foxy from what is it? The Freddy Fazbender. What's that movie? I forget the movie. Five Nights at Freddy's, right? That's what it is. So that's where they get their name. You've been good. Nice. Yeah, so Foxy, I'm a huge, like, anime fan. Oh, I say huge, but there's probably a lot of bigger anime fans than me, but I watch a lot of anime stuff. And one of the animes that I was really, or it's still really into, is Solo Leveling. And I see that there's like a new Solo Leveling skin pack or whatever in Fortnite. So I was like, I'm gonna have to stop in at least to grab that. Even if I'm not playing as much right now, I still need that pack because it's cool. What's up, Snuggles? Don't lie, you're referring to yourself in the third person. Yeah, there's nobody on TikTok. I'm literally talking to myself. Oh, that's good. All right, so stream agenda. I am gonna just go try and run Foundry Freaks a little bit more because it is just so much fun. Mobbing with this Golden God Rafa build, and I figured let's just keep running Foundry Freaks because I don't have the shinies from them yet. I know there's got to be at least one, or maybe it is only one. Is that right? Is it the Lumberjack? I think is the only one you can get here. Because you said Jack, you said the Chuck, you don't get the shiny here. It's from somewhere else. Question: I saw this vid on TikTok. They pulled out the Eye of Bloom. Did you knew that was possible, or Jack? Did you know? Oh, Snuggles. Yeah. So that I did not know was possible until just like maybe 2 or maybe 3 weeks ago. Somebody during the stream told me when he kind of goes into this like knocked state it's like in between phase 1 after you take out the crystals and then phase 3, like when he goes invincible again for the last time, when he has just that little bit of health left in that phase, if he's alive long enough, he'll go into this like knocked state. And then in that time, you can actually throw your grapple hook and rip out his eyeball. I did not know this because I've always done Bloom Reaper with builds that kind of take him out pretty quick. And so I've never seen that. And during this, I think it was with Amon, and I was like testing the Amon build, and it wasn't taking him out quick enough. And he went into that like knocked state, and everybody was like, "Dude, take his eyeball out, take his eyeball out." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And they were like, "Just get close to his eye, and you'll see the grapple hook thing." And sure enough, rip out his eyeball. Young Just, if Bloom don't drop, I'm gonna flip. What are you looking for? Yes, I can do that. It makes it a lot faster. Oh yeah. You talking about the eyeball? I'm also live on YouTube. Oh, you streaming now, Foxy? Very cool. Young Just, it's also takes away his immunity. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's just one of those things where I didn't even know it, and people on the stream were like, "Dude, get close to him. Get close to him. You'll see. You can grapple hook his eyeball out." I didn't realize it until then. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, I'm just heading back down here to Foundry Freaks just to keep farming this shiny and keep having some fun with this Rafa build because it is just so dialed in right now. It's so fun. Seriously, like the most fun that I'm having in the game. You know what? Let's just take these guys out on the way. Why not? Oh, I didn't want that one. God, the gun handling. Okay. Let me sprint. You went shotgun mode, I see. Yes! Oh, what was that? Ah. as I run out of action skill. Gotta love the triple bypass, so I'll get right back into it. Dude, it just instantly deleted them? Man. Be a challenge.
I can do this all day.
What are they shooting at? Oh. Hiding. Hate these things that like hover straight above your head like that. It's like, where the heck are they? Yeah, Snuggles, I'm all in on the Ricochet is better, I guess, than the middle path. Yeah, no, the Jacobs Ricochet and Jack, I actually... So, have you done Skull Orchid Shiny? No, I have not, Jack, so I should probably try that one too. Is that one... Does the Shiny have a higher drop rate while it's a big Encore? Because if it does, then I should probably just go do that, because that would be a better chance than Foundry Freaks. But Foundry Freaks is fun. Like, it's just fun mobbing in there. So far, you know... Oh, so yeah, Snuggles, you're saying it might be a higher drop rate? Yes, 1.5% versus 0.9. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go run maybe 1 or maybe 2 rounds of Foundry Freaks. They're fairly quick. But I also wanted to show you all this. So, first off, a quick plug for my video. I just published the YouTube video on this build. And I was gonna grab something here. One second. Here and here.
What is up, everybody? Foxy here.
Okay,
and this
so yeah,
we're
hearing myself. Okay, so the video is live. If you want to see it, it's on my YouTube. You can search Golden God Rafa or even just Foxy ZXP. So it is there. It is up. Is live. Detailed breakdown. So I go over all the gear, all the skills, all the specializations, the strategy involved. There's very little strategy, but when you're bossing, there's a touch of strategy. And then I show just me like taking out the Vault bosses and Bloom Reaper and Foundry Freaks. But the thing I wanted to show y'all, and I did not notice this as I was recording this, Jack, but as I was editing the video back, it showed just how nasty the Jacobs version of this gun is, the Jacobs Golden God, and why it is far superior than any other version that I have, even the elemental versions. Like, look at this. Let's see. Oh, it's right past this. So, okay, right here. Watch the boss's health at the top, y'all. Watch the boss's health. Let me make this bigger. And I'm going to show you this live here on the stream, too. We're going to go run the Foundry Freaks. But you see their health bars on the top here? I'm only shooting 1. I'm targeting the big dude back here, Frank the Furnace. Okay? But watch all 3 of their health. And I didn't even notice this while I was like recording this. But when I was editing the video back, I was just like going, oh my God, this is so broken. This is so insane. Like the Jacobs is literally, I'm just shooting Frank the Furnace and the ricochets are taking out both of the other 2. Watch their health. Look at it. All 3 of their health is dropping and I'm only shooting 1 of them. Look at, they're all dead. All 3 of them are dead. And it took like 3 seconds. Dude, I was like, that's insane. And I remember while I was recording it going, where did the other 2 go? I was shooting Frank the Furnace and all of a sudden the other 2 are gone. What happened? It's so broken. Okay. Yeah, Jacobs is so OP. Dude, it seriously is. And I keep taking the wrong turn every single time I'm trying to come here. All right, let's see. I'm going to go back this way. It's so broken. I have a billion iridium. We can farm big Encore all you want. What's up, Bama? Young Just, I'm gonna run some rounds by myself. I might take you up on the offer in a little bit though, if you're still around. Let's see, that's why I asked yesterday about Ricochet. It will keep your skill up even easier. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right, Snuggles. I do like using the elemental versions when I'm bossing, and I show that in the video at the end in those clips where I'm taking out the Vault Guardians. I'm using the elemental versions there primarily, but then I go at the very end and I do Foundry Freaks like I'm about to now with this Ricochet Jacobs, and it's just cooking everyone. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put it on true mode. This is more fun on true mode. Hang on. Let me just take out these fools here, and then I'm gonna turn on. Dude, the gun handling is so out of control for like the first couple seconds. Activating this. There, but it quickly starts getting better. So like it's already better, but at first it's just bouncing around so bad I can't even see. There we go. But yeah, I gotta pop this on true mode because it's so much more fun because there's so many more people that spawn. Is that everyone? Let's see, do you need any elemental rules? You can activate true mode anytime. Yeah, no, that's just, as I started, you know, I probably could have just flipped it on right there, but I just figured I'd take those dudes out at the beginning and just flip it on here. That I do like that about true mode, that like it doesn't require you to load back in. It just a toggle. Turn it on and off. Jack, so I don't necessarily need any elemental roles. I would say the only elemental roles that I would take for sure is if you have elemental versions with Jacobs. That would be like the only thing that I'm missing, because all three of the ones that I have don't have Jacobs. I did see in the screenshots you sent me, I think you had one, possibly two, unless I'm mistaken, that had Jacobs. I think Nips got a shock one or something with Jacobs the other day, if I remember correctly. Maybe it was corrosive, I don't remember. But I have an elemental version of like all of them, and so I keep the corrosive, incendiary, and shock equipped all the time because that's all three, right? Like that's shield, armor, and flesh. So I just keep all three of these because those are the elements that are they're very strong against each of those. But none of these three have Jacobs. Got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, if you happen to have like a decently spec'd role that has Jacobs too, like that would be awesome. But you know, if not, it's totally cool because these ones get the job done. It's just, you know, with Jacobs it would be that much better. All right. All right, let's Young Just, you're welcome to DM me another. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna run a few rounds here and then I might take you up on the offer. We'll see how things go. Oh, I forgot to turn on my action skill. I was like, why is the gun shooting so slow? Yeah, there goes the action, or the gun handling. It's like wanting to just rise to the sky. Whole screen is bouncing like crazy. It's slowly starting to get better though. It's already a little bit better. There we go. Now it's not bouncing. And it's going to even continue to get better. Oh yeah, we're almost laser beaming now. Where the heck are they? I keep seeing them. There they are. I see tons of dots, but I can't find them. My mini-map's lighting up, but I'm like, where are they? See, like I see a million dots. Where are they? There they go. Hey, leveled up. And look, the bosses are already out. Alright, now watch their health. Watch the boss's health. As I start shooting one, like all of them are going to start going down. Look at it. All of them are dropping. I'm only shooting one, and all of their health is dropping. Look at that. Where's the last dude? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. There's still so many. Yeah, with the true mode, this is why true mode is so fun for this build, is because like it spawns 1,000 people. Something yeeted that dude. see him. Oh, that's not even in the arena. There you are. One more. There we go. Yeah, I see that one on my mini-map, but that's outside the arena. I'm not sure what that is. Travis, thank you for following. Party King, it doesn't look like 4, it's like 1 or 2 because of the graphics and gameplay. It's 4, you want the golden god, you have... Wait, what's the question? What did I miss? The Party King... What Borderlands is this? I like Borderlands 4. Oh, this is 4. Yeah, no, this is 4. This is Borderlands 4. Alright, let's see. I already have one like that. Oh, you know, I think there is one thing I'm going to change around with this build. And as I was making the Rafa build video that I literally just published to my YouTube before going live. Dude, get out of the way. I want to see what this is. Oh, is that's the lumberjack? I can't even see the thing. Oh, got it. So I think there's one thing I want to change. And it's the firmware, because as I was going over the firmware for the video, I was like, you know, I'm kind of wasting 2 levels of firmware on heating up, which is, it focuses on COV magazines. Because the first level is reload speed. Reload is completely pointless with this build because as you saw, it's infinite ammo. So I never have to reload. The second level is, I forget, but it's amount of overheated shots before breaking is increased by 50%. I'm using the Golden God, it never breaks. So it just consumes more and more ammo. So both of those levels, Party King, thank you for liking the live. Are you playing multiplayer because it looks a little bit different than campaign? No, this is not multiplayer. I'm just running Foundry Freaks. So I was here trying to farm one of these shinies. The lumberjack specifically. So it's like the shiny version of this thing I just picked up. This here. So, but yeah, like I was saying, so heating up, I'm invested all 3 in heating up. So on the 3rd level, so the first 2 benefit me nothing. Like I don't benefit from those at all. On the 3rd level, it gives me gun damage increase of 25% while overheating with COV licensed gun parts. So that one I will get the 25% gun damage buff all the time because I'm always overheating. So, you know, I get that. But it's like the first 2 I'm just completely wasting. So I was like, if I can get, you know, around a 20 to 25% buff somewhere else, then it would make more sense to invest these 3 points into something else. And I was thinking about it and I was like, well, it would make a whole lot more sense to take one of those points and invest it into the 3rd level of Deadeye. Because again, remember, every single shot that I'm shooting here is a critical hit, right? Every single shot is a crit because I'm always overheating and I'm never running out of ammo. So it's always overheating. And the last level here is every crit grants 15% critical hit damage per stack for a maximum of 5 stacks for 10 seconds. I would always have the all 5 stacks, like always, because every hit is a crit. So that would be massive amounts of damage, which would be way more than the 25% here. So I was like, I'm going to take one of the points off of this and put it all into Deadeye to go 3 out of 3 for Deadeye. And then if there's something that I can use that would buff like gun handling within the first 2 levels, that's what I would want to do. Did you copy my Sheets workbook? There's a tab with all the firmware descriptions. I have not copied it, Jack, but I will reference that. And I also have a web page somewhere. I forget what the web page is that describes everything as well. But yeah, to that point, if y'all have any thoughts there based on that. So I already know I'm gonna move away from heating up completely. So I'm gonna go all in 3 out of 3 on Deadeye. Nips, you said 3 Deadeye, 2 high caliber is usually the gun damage staple. Nice. So high caliber, I know the first level of that is something like it increases the speed of the projectiles. I forget what level 2 is. But I was doing heating up. I think in one of my past, or not heating up, high caliber. Yeah, see, I've got high caliber on this because I was running high caliber at one point. So this gives you projectile speed is increased by 25%, and then gun damage is increased by 10%. You know, I don't necessarily think I need any more gun damage. Like we were talking about the other day, like that 10% is just, it wouldn't even be noticeable. You know what I mean at this point? So if I could get something that is going to give me better gun handling, that would be awesome. But I don't know if there's any like firmware that does that. I'm trying to think off the top of my head and I can't remember. Let's see. I think that's all the firmware I have. Yeah, I can't remember. Looking for regen or handling. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking, Jack, is I want to move away from heating up completely because the first 2 levels of this, I'm just not benefiting from at all. Not at all. So it's like all I'm getting out of this is the 25% gun damage buff. But if I go into the 3rd level of Deadeye, I'm going to have way more than just that 25% because 1 stack of this is 15%. And it can stack up to 5 times. So like that's way more than just the 25%. So I was like, I want to take 1 out of heating up and go 3 out of 3 for Deadeye. So then I'll have 2 left. And I'm thinking if there's anything that gives me some sort of gun handling or ammo regen or something like that, that's what I would want to try and invest in for even more gun handling. But that's just my first thought. But it may just be that, you know, I have to I might just go in with like high caliber, something like that. But that's what I'm thinking anyways. So let's see, maybe next patch, new firmware. Don't know. It's possible. Yeah. Like with the major update, it's certainly, I would say it's certainly not impossible. Okay, Jack, you don't see anything for gun handling. Okay. So then it probably will be 3 in Deadeye and then probably like Nip said, 2 in high caliber because that'll give me another gun damage buff. Projectile speed increase. Does the projectile speed increase work for like shotgun? Just a regular shotgun, not something that shoots like the stickies? I know I can tell the difference with things like a Kaosin or a bod that shoots stickies or anything that shoots stickies. When I have high caliber, I can totally tell a difference, but I don't know if I've ever noticed with something that doesn't shoot stickies. But maybe it does. So I guess at this point, I know I'm looking for Deadeye, and I know for a fact I have Deadeye. I can swap on to my enhancement, so that'll give me 3 there. You know, I've got a crit knife Deadeye here, so I could just swap that and instantly get 3 out of 3 there. What about action skill firmware? Your action skill is up also all the time. It gives extra damage. Let's see. God Killer plus 10 damage to badasses. Skillcraft plus 10 to skill damage. High Cal 25 projectile speed. Okay. Man, so there's some options. I would say at this point, the thing that's going to give me all the gun damage I'll ever need is going to be Deadeye, because this last level where it's like the critical hits stack 15%, like that's going to be huge damage. I'm really not going to need anything more than that. Like that's going to be all the gun damage I'm going to need. So I can kind of high Cal level 2 is 10% gun damage. Yeah. So I can kind of just go with whatever, you know, that's where I was thinking like the gun handling, but I'm not sure. So I have to think because if I swap this out to the 3 out of 3 Deadeye, now this is completely wasted points because I'm not going to benefit from gun reload speed or overheating so like at all. So the like neither of these 2 points here are going to help me whatsoever. So that's why I've been leaving it on heating up for now just to get that 25% buff. Nope, not that. The 25% on the 3rd level. But then I got to figure out what I'm going to swap it to. But and that's where I was like looking at some of this firmware. See what's here? Rubber band. What's Rubber Band Man do? Damage. Oh, there's more damage reduction and life steal. So I could make myself even tankier. Let's see. High Cal level 2 is 10. Oh yeah, you mentioned that. Oh crap! I left my drink over here. I'll be right back. Oh man. All right. So, but I think you would need life steal in the build somewhere for that. Oh, okay. For the life steal. Oh, because life steal is increased by 10%. Yeah, okay. So yeah, if I don't have anything doing it, then that would be a wasted point. You know, it's also possible that I could do like one level from this and one level from something else. So like the damage reduction is increased by 10%, right? So like I could go one level on this to get the additional 10% and just make myself even tankier and then put one level into something else. Like that's an option too. Let's see what else there is. There's a high cal. Atlas. What about like something like airstrike? What does airstrike do? Oh, there's lifeblood. What does lifeblood do? That's something with life steal too, right? Rep kit healing is increased, life steal is increased. Okay, yeah, I don't care about that. Junk that. That before I forget. What else we got? Baker? Okay, what? Dude, there's so many. What the heck does Baker do? Baker shield capacity is increased by 10%. So like, yeah, you know, I could do something like that, right? Like, so go one level on Baker that would buff my shield by 10%, and then one level on whatever that last one I was just looking at that would do 10% less damage. You know, like make myself even tankier. Rep kit cooldown duration is reduced by 15%. You know, or I could just go 2 on this, have a buff in shield capacity and reduce the rep kit. So, and I've had to use it many times. Like when I do Bloom Reaper, it's like always run out in the middle of phase 2 and 3 with him, and I'll have to pop the rep kit to get back into. I don't know if it probably wouldn't benefit all that much from it though. Actually, not bad because you have the skill that leverages shield level, right? Which skill? But you're talking about this one, right? Oh yeah, no, Jack, you're right. You're right. Yeah. That is, I know what you're talking about. Hang on, it's a specialization, isn't it? Right here. Oh, but this is always 30%. Is this what you're thinking about? This is where my mind went. It says Baker. Oh yeah. The Vault Hunter gains increased damage based on the fullness of their shield or health, whichever has the higher maximum capacity. And then damage dealt plus 30% when full. This is what I was thinking of. So it just looks like it's a flat 30%. Unless there's something else that you were thinking of. That's the only thing I can think of. That was based on health or shield. I don't think it helps with that. At least not that I can tell, because all I'm seeing here says damage dealt is plus 30% when either shield or health is full. But I don't know exactly what it means by the last part where it says whichever has higher maximum capacity. So I guess what it's saying is whichever has higher okay, so if you have a higher maximum health than you have a maximum shield, that's going to be the one that it uses to determine if it's full, then you get the 30%. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, when full. Yeah, and Baker would just give me a plus 10% shield. Let's see, where would Baker? Oh, the lifeblood. Baker. Yeah, so this one gives you a 10% increase in shield capacity, and then I got rid of Rubber Band Man. That one gives you a damage reduction by 10%. So like, you know, instead of worrying about something that's just going to give me a little bit more gun damage, maybe that's what I do is I go 1 level on Rubber Band Man to take 10% less damage. And then I go 1 level on, no, not Lifeblood. Ooh, I want to keep the Deadeye one. Baker. And then I do 1 level of Baker, because that would give me a buff in shield capacity. Though I'm not sure I really benefit all that much from that. But that's kind of what I'm thinking now. I'm not sure. Because if there's nothing that buffs gun handling, yeah, I don't know. God, this is a tough one. What else is in there? God Killer. Yeah, what were the 2 levels on that? I know you told me what the first level was. It's the 2nd level. Oh, it's all about badasses. Yeah, damage dealt to badass enemies is increased by 10%. Damage taken from badass enemies. You know, maybe I just do that one. Because that would make, you know, that would buff my damage against badasses. And then also make me a little more tanky against badasses. Like, because I would take 10% less damage from them and deal out 10% more damage. You know, maybe that's where I go. Are bosses considered badasses? I don't think so. Can somebody confirm? Anybody have anybody know? Are bosses considered badasses? I don't think they are, which would kind of stink. Because if they're not, then that would mean anytime I'm bossing, those 2 points would be useless. They are considered badasses? From what I heard from Lazy Data, yes. Oh, okay. So if that's the case, bosses are... Oh, okay. Then that's so that's the only reason I've never really given God Killer a try, is because I've always thought that bosses were not considered badasses, and I'm like, anytime I'm bossing, it would just be points that are wasted. They're useless. But if they actually are considered, if bosses are considered badasses, and the plus 10 damage and minus 10 damage reduction applies to them, then that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go 3 on Deadeye and 2 on God Killer. That's what I'm gonna do. All right. So what did I just pick up? God Killer. Okay, so I'm gonna, since I already have, well, let's see. All right, I need to run to the bank. Because I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to find something for a class mod. I know I have a bunch of stuff in the bank. Beefcake Rafa. I know, now I gotta, what's up, Purple Blunts? How you doing, man? How you doing? Oh man, now I gotta change the name of my video. Or actually, I'm gonna do a follow-up. I'll do a version 2 of this build, and it's Beefcake Rafa Inc. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot I still have the 3 golden keys too. All right, so let me run to the bank, and then I'm gonna get these golden keys. We'll see what kind of stuff we get out of that, and then see if I can get 3 on Deadeye, which I know I can easily do. I just need to find 2 for God Killer. And Jack, I know you've given me a couple things that had God Killer on it. I don't remember what they were, but I've got them in the bank, so let's go find what they are. Yo, do the travel thing. Thank you. Wait, with the keys till Thursday. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah, new guns. Who knows? Yeah, I may get lucky. That's a good idea. I totally was about to use them. Snuggles, you're a genius. Even if the chances are almost impossible, I would say they're probably, it's not 0. When is merch? LOL, more gooder. I'm gonna have to throw some designs together and throw them in the Discord and let y'all choose what design you want. Because I absolutely am gonna make something. I gotta make, like, at least a t-shirt or something. With more damage, more gooder. I'm saving my keys for cash. Wait, saving your keys for oh yeah, for cash. Oh. In my head when I first read that, I thought you meant like Like the in-game cash. I was like, wait, what? You're gonna convert your keys to cash? But no, I don't know what you mean. The Vault Hunter. Yeah, no, that's smart too, Jack. Imagine you just open the gold chest and get a pearl on the first try. Don't think add pearls to golden chest though. Yeah, I don't know. Sweaters. Okay, yeah, we'll do sweaters. Purple blunts. We'll do hoodies. That's what we'll do. We'll do hoodies. More damage, more gooder. Okay. All right, wait. I got a couple things I need to sell. Let me get rid of these first.
Where are you running a gun tonight?
All right. Now let's see what I have. So I know I'm gonna have. Let me check class mod. I gotta have it in a class mod because all I have on my class mods right now are heating up. So what did I say? God Killer, right? Right there. I think that's the one you gave me, Jack. Right there. All right, so I'm gonna go God Killer on the class mod. And then I need one more. So maybe we'll do, let's see what I already have. Where do I already have Deadeye? Because I just want to leave it. Because Shield's Deadeye. I already have a crit knife with. All right, so there we go. So now all I need is I'm gonna put God Killer on my class mod, and then I can do God Killer right here, which I have one right there. So I'm gonna transfer that. Okay, we're good to go. We are good to go. Do some firmware transfer. And Rhythms, if you need it, see, I'm going to need a hoodie. Nips, I'm gonna need a hoodie. Purple blunts, I'm buying one. Awesome. Yeah, no, I'm legit gonna actually throw some designs together. I'll try to do like maybe 3 different designs or at least a couple, and I'll throw them in the Discord and let y'all kind of vote on which one you want. This is gonna be hilarious, though. If you need any firmware, I can drop by in a bit. Okay, appreciate it, Jack. I think I'm good for now. Every time I watch someone play Borderlands, it makes me want to play, but I don't know what to do. You mean you just have like decision paralysis? Like you get into the game and there's so many things you could do and you're just like, I don't know what to do. Jack says same. I still have all side quests to do. Okay, I think I have 2 side quests left. So this Thursday is going to be awesome because we'll have a whole new storyline to do. All right, so let's see. I want class mod, God Killer. I'm gonna put it on the one I have equipped right now with my shotgun damage. Transfer it. Okay, and then enhancement. Enhancement, so God Killer on this. Transfer. All right, we are now running 3 on Deadeye, 2 on God Killer. There we go, 3 Deadeye, 2 on God Killer, and I really think this last level of Deadeye is gonna be so broken with this setup because every shot's a crit, so I'm just gonna always have all 5 stacks of plus 15 crit damage per stack. Like, dude, that's so much damage. I still have, I made a new Rafa to do a grenade throw build, but I don't have the energy to level up. Yeah, dude, I hear you. You sound, Scapolini, what's up, man? Happy birthday. Wait, whose birthday? It's not my birthday. Thank you for the heart, too. I just saw the heart. Whose birthday is it? Prism, my buddy has an account on my PS5 also, so I can just co-op all. Oh, there you go. It's someone's birthday, probably. Yeah, well, in that case, happy birthday. Whoever's birthday it is, happy birthday to you. All right, let's go back. I'm gonna run Foundry all over again on this new firmware setup and see if we can notice a difference. I really feel like we're gonna notice a huge difference with that level 3 Deadeye. Scapolini, that's hilarious, man. All right, here we go. I can never remember the exact path down here, and I always take a wrong turn, so let's do this. Yeah! So I made a total 7 characters to 50. He did 1. Never played Amon though. He is level 50. Oh, see, I did it again, didn't I? Yep, I went right by it. But barely left this safe towns. Oh. Yeah, I'm excited. I think this is good. Ronan, what's up? Let's see, what's up, Foxy? Did you say you changed firmware, no more heating up? So yeah, Ronan, so I literally just published the YouTube video on this Golden God Rafa build, so it's on my YouTube. However, I literally just now decided to change up the firmware. And the reason is because as I was making the video, I realized the first 2 levels of heating up don't even apply to this build like at all, because the first level is it buffs your reload speed. I'm never running out of ammo with this build, so I never have to reload. The second level was, I forget. I'm totally blanking on what the second level was. I could look it up, but it was something else that totally just did not apply to this build because I have like infinite ammo. And so like the first 2 levels of it were just a complete waste. The third level of heating up, that's a nice catch though. Yeah, no, Rizm, it is, man. And really the only reason that I caught it is because I was doing when I was editing the video, and I was watching it back and I kept looking at it going, wait. Reload speed doesn't matter. And then the second level, that doesn't matter either. And so like, as I was thinking about it, I was like, oh man, you still have question mark. Rizm? What? I recently changed firmware on my sticky Rafa build too. Reload and break. Yeah, no, it is a good catch. I'm glad I caught it because I was also looking at, so after that I went back in and I was looking at Deadeye, and the third level of Deadeye is every critical hit. I can't ever remember what it is, but it's I was like, how am I not using that with this build? Every critical hit grants plus 15% critical damage per stack for a maximum stack, or for a maximum of 5 stacks for 10 seconds. So when I'm mobbing a location like Foundry Freaks, I'm using this build where every single shot is in overheating, which means every single shot, because the duct tape is 100% crit, every shot is going to get this plus 15% critical damage, and then it's going to stack up to 5 times, and I'm always going to have it. Dude, that is going to be so much more damage than what I had before. I really feel like this is going to be so much stronger than what I had before. You don't have all that, SDU? Rizm, I'm lazy. So let's put it to the test right now. New firmware. So yeah, and then so y'all who just dropped in and heard me talking about the new firmware, I have 3 levels of Deadeye and 2 on God Killer now, which I've never used God Killer before, but with the folks in the chat confirming with me that God Killer does apply to bosses, not just badasses, I was like, okay, then it's worth it. So here we go. Let's see what we're thinking about the new firmware. Oh, gun handling, come on. El Centro, kick in, my god. Alright, it's getting a little bit better. It gets better pretty quick, but for those first couple seconds, it's so out of control. Where is everybody? There you go. You see, look, I have all 5 stacks. Look in the, I don't think, if y'all are on like the mobile version, you can't see it, but if you're on the Twitch, the full screen version, you can see like those stacks are almost always staying there. Oh, there's 1. So I did lose them. There's 3. I'm back up to 3. So I had all 5. Let's see if I can get all 5 back again. No, now it's back down to 1. There's 3. Oh man, something got me. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. So we got 4 stacks. All right, tank, come here. Where's the last dude? Oh, that's you right there? Oh, wait. What did that? Man, I could have swear I almost heard a phosphine sound, but I don't see one. Am I crazy? I thought I heard like the tick 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 thing with the phosphine, but I'm not sure I saw one. Who's shooting? Oh, there you are. Testing on True Mode 2, it seems goated already. No, yeah, dude, and that's why I cranked it up on True UVH6 True Mode, and so far I'm pleasantly surprised. Like this is absolutely, I'm feeling a little bit more damage now. Like you saw when after I got knocked by the bosses, go back in and just basically deleted them pretty quick. So it's feeling strong. Yeah, so I must have just heard the legendary. I don't know what I heard, but it sounded. I almost freaked out for a second. I thought I already got it. So I have a ton of dancer class mods that I'm gonna have to throw. What do I throw? God Killer on the class mod? Yeah, God Killer. So I've got all these that I've collected and put heating up on all of them. So I got to switch it all over to God Killer. I'm gonna be on the lookout for that. All right, let's run it again. It goes way after 10 seconds, I think, but you build it back right away, though. The third level of data. Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. So what I was seeing is, I got it up to like 4 and then 5, and it would sit there for about, a few seconds because the max is 10 seconds, and then after that, I would see it start going back down, but then fairly quickly it would start going back up. So it definitely does help. God, the gun handling at first is so crazy. It's like wanting to rise straight into the sky, and I'm just having to pull down on the mouse like crazy. But like already, right now, I'm not having to pull down nearly as much. And now I'm almost not pulling down at all. No, I'm not pulling down at all. It's just, it corrects itself that fast. That's how quickly that El Centro starts kicking in. And now we're almost laser beaming already. We're at 5 stacks. 3 stacks. 2 stacks, back up to 3. 4, 5. So yeah, kind of go. It bounces around a bit. So we're at 3 again. Oh wow! Ran straight into that dude holding the bomb. This is seriously like the funnest thing I've ever done in this game, though. This build has just like made a game that I've already thoroughly enjoyed all that much more fun. Where is that dude? There he is. Ah, how'd I run out of ammo? You know why? I bet it because I didn't shoot someone for a bit. Y'all, look at the damage. Look at the damage. Oh, I ran out of ammo again. Oh, I ran out of action skill. What? That's where the mini triple bypass comes in. How do I run out of action skill with this many people? Yo, what is shooting me? What? There are just like a billion people out here right now. Holy crap. There's them. There are so many people out here. Coming out here is just crazy. There's too many. I'm shooting. There you are. All right, where's that? Oh, let me see if I got any, it doesn't feel better, the new firmware. It may just be me. It just looks less. Yeah, I mean, the more I'm kind of doing, the more I'm kind of playing around with it, it honestly doesn't feel stronger. And in fact, ever since I made the switch, I've been knocked both rounds now. So I was like, how is that possible? Because I wasn't benefiting from the first two levels of overheating. In the first level, so I have a ton of it right here. Looking at it again. The first two levels, so gun reload speed is increased by 20%. I don't benefit from that. Amount of overheated shots before breaking, I don't benefit from that because it never breaks. So the only thing I'm getting out of this is gun damage is increased by 25% while overheating. So just a blanket 25% gun damage buff, which should not be nearly as much as the level 3 on Deadeye, where every critical hit grants 15% critical damage per stack, and it stacks up to 5 times. So even just 2 stacks of that should theoretically be more damage. I guess the only thing that I would need to know here for sure is, even though this gun is firing, read the second again. You talking about here? Amount of overheated shots before breaking is increased by 50% with COV licensed gun parts. Is that what you're talking about? It says before breaking. Yeah, this never breaks. And I have infinite ammo. So I don't benefit from that. Yeah. The amount of overheated shots before breaking is increased by 50%. But it never breaks, though. So the second part does. I don't see how that applies, though, because this gun never breaks, though. So, like, with the Golden God, it has the Rage attribute where it says, when overheating, the bullet forge does not break, but instead continuously consumes greater amount of ammo. Right, Ronin, yeah. So another way of saying plus 50% more mag size, not damage. Right. Yeah, Snuggles. Yeah, I think what Ronan said makes sense. That's a better way of simplifying what they put in there. Is it's basically saying it's essentially a 50% mag size buff. So you get more shots in while it's overheating before it breaks. But with this gun, it never breaks. So like I'm not benefiting from that at all. And that's where I was saying, you know, the first 2 levels of overheating, I'm just wasting because I'm not benefiting from them. And then the last one is just a static like buff of 25% in gun damage. But, you know, I mean, yeah, I thought 50% damage. Oh, okay, yeah, no, it's essentially gun magazine size, like the amount of ammo you can shoot before it breaks. So yeah, but I mean, you're right though. Like the more I'm kind of playing this now, the more I'm kind of like, I'm not really seeing this damage that I thought I was gonna get, but let's run it again and see. All right, let me sell these things. But this is what makes this fun. You know, you do these changes that you're like in your head, you know, it like the math is there, it makes sense. And then you go try it and you're like, wait, this doesn't feel as strong as what I even had. Was off for a few. Have you all the firmware you need? Yeah, Jack, I do. And Jack, I'm glad you're back because I want to run this by you and see if you have any thoughts here. It possibly has something to do with the damage formula that I just don't fully understand. So I thought for sure the change that I made to go all 3 on Deadeye, just that alone would net me much more damage output overall than what I had with the 2 levels of Deadeye, and then 3 levels of heating up. Now remember, the first 2 I'm not benefiting from at all, so that I'm never reloading, so I don't benefit from that. And then level 2, amount of overheated shots before breaking is increased by 50%. I don't benefit from that at all because this never breaks, right? It has the rage attribute on the Golden God, so it never breaks. So those 2 are pointless. But I did have the static, the blanket, just gun damage is increased by 25% while overheating, and I'm always overheating, so I always had this 25% gun damage buff. So that's, you know, a static 25%. But I was thinking about it, and this is where I like, let me know your thoughts. So looking at the level 3 on Deadeye, every crit, which is what I did not have before and I do have now. Every critical hit grants 15% critical damage per stack for a maximum of 5 stacks for 10 seconds. And I went and ran Foundry Freaks twice now with this new setup. And for the most part, I see it fluctuating between, you know, I'll see it at like 3, and then I'll see it at 4, and then 5 for a few seconds. Then it'll drop back down quickly to 2, and then it'll kind of jump up to 3, and then to 2, and then to 4, and then to 5. So I'm seeing the stacks kind of go up and down. I don't consistently have 5 all the time, but there always are, I would say, 2 or more stacks, but it just kind of fluctuates here and there. But just having 2 stacks alone is 30% damage, right? Like that's already higher than the 25% blanket that I had before. So as long as I always have 2 or more stacks, I should theoretically have more damage. But the thing that I'm curious about, and to get your thoughts is, and you mentioned this the other day, the whole difference between like a crit and then like a true crit, right? And so is that what I'm potentially seeing here, and why I don't always have all 5 stacks, and why this is not actually netting me more damage than the 3rd level of overheating, which gives me a blanket always active 25% gun damage buff? Is it because this every crit that it's talking about is not just me shooting someone and hitting them with this duct tape that's giving me it's deal, and so maybe this is where the verbiage that they're talking about really kind of comes into play here, because this says guns with COV licensed magazine have a chance to deal critical damage while overheating. It does not say guns with COV licensed mags have a 100% chance to land a critical hit, right? So it's dealing critical damage, but it's not necessarily triggering things like Deadeye here that say every critical hit grants plus 15% critical damage. So in order for me to get this, I actually have to land like headshots, right, to trigger this. Does that make sense? I don't think true fake will matter for firmware. I think just skills, but I can double check. So is what I said, like, does that kind of make sense though? Like when I'm reading this duct tape, and now that I'm reading it again and really, really thinking about this, let's see, hang on, Nips, I got you. You can test at the dummies. Oh yeah, you're right. But so like, I think theoretically this kind of makes sense now that I'm really thinking about this. It's not a critical hit that it's guaranteeing, it's critical damage. So it's like my gunshot, you know, if I hit him in the leg, for example, it's going to register the damage that it's doing as if I hit him in the head, right? So it's going to buff that critical, the damage will be higher. But things like Deadeye, which require a critical hit to register in order to start stacking the 15% critical damage, it's not going to register that unless I actually hit them in the head, or like where it registers as a crit. So y'all said I can test this at the dummies. I think we should do that, because I need to know now, because that would answer why this feels. That's a very good point. I bet you're right. Yeah, so that it seems like that's likely, because actually, let me do this, Jack, so you can see this. I'm gonna go run Foundry Freak since I'm right here, and watch down here on the bottom left where it shows the stacks, and you'll see like sometimes it'll drop down, it'll even go away, and then I'll see it say 1, and then a few seconds later it'll go to 2, and then sometimes it'll get up as high as 5, and then it'll go back down. So it's not like just shooting people is registering these crits. Like I think I actually have to get the headshots and crits before it actually registers that and starts giving me that gun 15% gun damage buff like per stack. So like watch that and you'll see the stacks, and I'll call them out as I see them too. And then we'll go test on the dummies. All right, I got 2 stacks. 3 stacks. You see the indicator? There's 5 now. I have 5 stacks. We're still at 5. 4 now. 5. Still at 4. Went up to 5. 4. Still at 5. So holding steady at 5 so far, pretty good. Let me see. I'm going to try and shoot down at their feet, though. I want to see if it... Oh, so now I'm down at 2. Now I'm down at 2. I'm purposely aiming for the feet. Now we're at 3. Ricochets may actually crit, though. So we're still at 3. And I'm purposely trying to aim for the feet. So we're back up at 5. So we're back up at 5 still. Man, it's hard to tell. I wonder if my ricochets are actually hitting crits, though. So now we're back up at 5 again. Where'd that dude go? There he is. Four stacks. Yeah, I bet my ricochets are what's triggering it. So now we're down at 2. Hang on, y'all. I'll check on the comments in just a second. Okay, what do we think? What do we think? It did stay 5 actually most of the time. And even when I was shooting down towards the feet, but that has me wondering, I wonder if my ricochets, because I'm using the Jacob's Golden God, I wonder if my ricochets are registering like actual crits. You know, because the way the ricochets are supposed to work is when you land a critical hit, it ricochets. But then that also maybe kind of begs the question, does it actually register as a real crit and not just critical damage like I was thinking? Because the ricochet should not ricochet unless it's a crit, right? Because Jacob's licensed accessory, critical hits will ricochet projectiles to nearby enemies. And when I was shooting in the feet, I was shooting them in their feet, and those hits were ricocheting, which means it was registering as a critical hit, not just critical damage. So now I don't know. Test site. Yeah, okay. Y'all are going to have to probably help me through how I'm going to test this, because I'm not sure. Test site. Yeah, no, I'm going right now. Let's go. Let's go, because I need to know. I'm not sure exactly how I would do this, so guide me. Shoot the dummy, like, in the waist, and then shoot him in the head, and see what happens as far as, like, damage numbers? What do y'all think? How should I test this? So I want to know if body shots are registering as a critical hit. Okay, so if I just shoot in the body and I see the number, the scaling, right? The stacks, if I see the stacks going up from body shots, then I know it's registering. In the body to see the dead-eye stacking. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it could misleading though. Do you still have the heating up gear? Yes, I do. Yes. Wait, no, the only thing I don't have is an enhancement. So I put God Killer on this, so I would need another. I would need to swap that. So I guess technically I don't. Let me see. So I have heating up here. I have heating up here. But then I would have to change the class mod, which could change things though. Auto mod, go away. Auto mod. Uh-oh. Nips is right. Do what Nip said. Okay, so let's try that then. Let's just see if hitting in the body shot registers the stacks. No stacks. I don't see anything. I don't see any stacks at all. No, I don't see any stacks at all. Now I'm going to shoot him right in the face, and let's see if we get any stacks there. Oh, wait. No, I did see 5 stacks. Wait. It is there. No, you're right. I did see it. I was looking at the wrong thing. It is there, 5. Is that... It is there. So it is working. So it is counting. I had to wait to overheat to land the crits. Oh, yeah, that's why. That's why. You're right. That's why I wasn't seeing it until I all of a sudden got into overheating. You're right. And yeah, so like as soon as I said that, I did notice it was there. So it does count. Body shots do count. So that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. So that confirms that duct tape, even though it says to deal critical damage, it actually means it is registered. The game actually registers that these shots a 100% chance to land a critical hit that the game will then register as a true crit, as a true critical hit. That then of course deals the higher critical damage. And that's why the Jacob's critical hits are ricocheting even from their feet, and why we just proved that the 5 stacks for Deadeye here are registering even though I'm shooting the body. Just to make sure nothing was possibly hitting up there. Yep, right there. 5 stacks. Absolutely confirmed. They do register. So it doesn't matter where I shoot them, it registers. Wild. So that is confirmed. All right, let's see. Where's this? Where's the orchid thing? Because you also have a better chance at the shiny there. Thought it was right here somewhere. I totally forget where this thing's at. Oh, right there it is. Skull orchid. Go there. Close to the center circle. Yeah, thanks, Snips. I found it. Oops, I think I said Nips. I meant Snuggles. My bad. I don't remember at all how to get into wherever this thing's at, so hopefully this is going to take me right there. And since True Mode does not give me better chance, I'm going to definitely turn True Mode off just to make this easier. Back before I forget, let's go ahead and turn it off. Because that is not going to give me any higher drop rates. What are y'all most excited about for the DLC stuff next week? The new big boss, the new storyline, the new weapons, the new pearlescence, the new styles and stuff. Like what's the thing that you're most excited about? Or is the answer just yes, Foxy? The answer is yes. All of the above. Let's see. Which way do I go? This take me nowhere. Yeah, this looks right. I think the main storyline, I guess, yeah. Yeah, I'm pumped about having more story to run. For sure. Wait, which... This way? I'm most interested in seeing what y'all are gonna do with Cash. Yeah, no. I'm very, very curious about what kind of builds we're gonna have with Cash. What his skills are gonna look like. Like I'm really, really curious what his skills are gonna be. Super excited about that. That's coming what, March? Looking forward to the day off. Taking the day off so I can nerd out all day. Nips, I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there with you. Alright, big encore. Is this all flesh? You know, I don't even care. Let's just go in with this one. We'll figure it out next time. Oh yeah, it is all flesh. I might try the incendiary one next time. That thing can jump. Oh, you so dead. So that didn't take that long. We had all 5 stacks, it looked like, almost the whole time on that. What is the thing I get here? Oak age cask. And is this great idea to take the day off? Yeah, no, seriously, dude. Because I'm like, even being at work, knowing that it's just sitting at there, it's like sitting in the computer waiting for me. I'm not gonna be able to focus. I'm not gonna be able to do anything. Question, Jack, anybody else? All trash. Okay, so this thing's trash. All right. Thank you. That's what I was gonna ask. Is that a shield that I should be looking out for? Let's try the incendiary one and see if it's any faster since this thing's all flesh. I'm curious. Let's see, let's get rid of that. You know, how much I don't even think I have a ton of iridium. I used it all on Sol. 5,000. We'll get a few runs. Y'all tell me if you think it's any faster with the incendiary. So the other one technically does more damage, but with the incendiary, I'm thinking it'll be, oh, this is way faster. Oh my god, this is so much faster. Wow. Look at the incendiary, dude. That just absolutely melted him. That was way faster. Whoa, get off me. The roach. Is that the thing that I'm gonna get the phosphine? Yes, it's faster. Yeah, dude. I totally agree. That was way faster. We're gonna roll with the incendiary on this guy. That was totally faster. Here's a question. I've been, oh, you know what? I can't change it because I'll lose my boss, God Killer. I wanted to change out some of these because I have some that buff status effect damage and give me 5 in Temeraria, and I was like, ooh, I wonder if that could be faster with fire, much gooder. I love that that's a thing now. It's much gooder. I love it. Gooder. Oh, I love it. It's much gooder. More gooder. Look at it, it's more gooder. Stop jumping. My wife hates it when I say gooder. Well, Nips, what you gonna do when you got a hoodie? It says more damage, more gooder. Oh man, that's gonna be like the best way to troll. Hey hon, look at my new sweater. That's why I need a hoodie. Yeah, dude, I hear you. Hey hon, look at my new hoodie. I got you one too. Oh, you can keep that. That's what she'd say. You just got yourself a second one, that's all. Let's see if I just stand here. Is this thing gonna even do anything to me? Like, I'm not moving. I'm just standing here. Was he actually trying to hurt me? Because it didn't do anything. Detonator. Just standing here, man. I'm gonna just drop in. I'm gonna just drop straight in because Nips, this was your idea to make this build so tanky. with what was that called? Resiliencia? Is that what it's called? Yeah, Resiliencia. So this thing is just super tanky. And now keep in mind, I'm also using God Killer now, so I'm taking 10% less damage against bosses. So I'm just like almost invincible at this point. So I'm just gonna drop in. I'm gonna literally stand in one spot, and I'm not gonna move. Here we go. Let's see if he even breaks my shield. Not moving. Hasn't even broken my shield yet. Still hasn't broken it. No, okay, hasn't broken it yet. Nope, didn't even break my shield. Didn't even get my shield below half, and I never moved. I never even moved. Yo, what have we built? Beefcake. That's so true. What have we built? I fear it's too powerful. I fear it's too powerful. When the big Encore can't even break my shield, it's too powerful. So, what have we created? Let me get right in his face. I'm right. Where are you going? Look, I'm right here in front of you. Get me. I'm an easy target. I'm standing still. There you go. Attack! Attack! Get me! Get me! Come on, you almost... Oh, he broke my shield that time. I'm literally not even moving. I was like standing right in front of him. Whoa. This is crazy. What have we done? I find it funny that the big Encore only has one health bar. No, yeah, I know. You're totally right. It is kind of a... This is kind of a joke for a big Encore. It makes me... Like, if this is the big Encore on UVH6, it makes me want to... Like, just see what the non-big Encore on UVH1 is. Would I just waste him in, like, 3 rounds? Because this is kind of a joke. Like, I wouldn't even need to turn on my action skill. And what's great, though, is I can just literally stand here. I can just stand here. Not even move. Oh, he almost got me that time! He almost got me that time. He's mad now. He's like, alright, buddy. You want to talk? Let me show you what I can do. I had to move a little bit on that one. He almost got me. Oh, wait, you know what? I should be looking for sort of firmware on class mods. I need more God Killer. No firmware. So do we know, Cash, Jack, do we know what his skills are gonna be yet? Or do we just kind of have an idea of what he's gonna look like? I know I saw the early designs and stuff, but I'm not sure if we know what his skills are gonna be. I'm so curious. Cash, not specifically. Yeah, that's what I'm asking about is Cash. Like if we have any idea what his skills are gonna be, because I'm just wicked curious to know. Like what sort of skills he's gonna have. We'll find out soon enough though. It's coming. I suspect a lot of with pistols, and maybe his skills will have akimbo or so. Yeah, it'd be cool. For sure. Man, you made me waste a knife. What are you doing? I ran out of ammo. Oh, you know what I just realized? I'm not even activating Saltado, y'all. I'm taking out the big Encore. No, I'm not. Oh, you know what? Actually, I take that back. Maybe I am. No, because I don't have any of the elemental ricochets like I had before. I was literally just shooting the boss, and I never was activating Saltado because I wasn't killing anything. Which you activate Saltado, it's a kill. It activates on kill. So I was doing all this without even activating Saltado, which just shows how much of a joke this is for a big Encore. So now this time when I go in, I'm gonna purposely not shoot the boss until I see one of his minions and take out the minion, and then see what kind of damage we do.
Let me take that
Having
off.
all these overdrive buffs. Alright, let's see what happens this time. Here's one. Oh, it's shooting way faster. Dude, y'all, look at the damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Look at the difference. Toss it on true. No, you're right. I'm totally doing that, Jack, because this is totally a joke for a big Encore. Let's toss it on true and do the same strategy this time, making sure I take out a minion first to activate Saltado. So now we're on true. And we should get more minions now, I would assume. Jack, I tried to do UVH6, and everybody else, not just Jack. But I tried to do UVH6 True Mode Bloom Reaper with this build for the YouTube video. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I think I got silver, but I was like, this is not a Bloom Reaper True Mode build. not right now. So I was able to, you know, I could get plat easily on UVH6 non-True Mode, but with True, it's just, it wasn't there. It wasn't happening. Okay, so now we're on True. Let's see what happens this time. Remember, I gotta get the minions first. Oh, right there's one. Come here, you little bugger. Come here. There we go. See, this is what I would expect the big Encore to be. Right? Not just like an insta-melt. Let me get some of these things so I can get Saltado again. There we go. Like, this is what I would expect to be right here. A little bit more difficult. Like, this is clearly going to take a little bit longer. Certainly not difficult, but it's going to take a little longer. Got to make sure I keep getting the minions so I can stay on Saltado. Or keep that active anyway. Get a couple more minions. There we go. And that's it. That right there is what I would expected. That's what I would have expected from the big Encore. Not True Mode. Like, I would expect the True Mode to be even more difficult than that. But even that felt fairly easy. Oh, but we're shiny farming, fire rate on big Encore, speed fire. No, yeah, that's. I just wanted to try it just to see like how much more difficult it would be, and even that wasn't all that big. Much more difficult. If you use a ricochet, oh, you're right, Snuggles. Yeah, you're right. If I use the ricochet, this one will take out the minions, and I don't have to worry about focusing on them. So the ricochets will take them out, and that'll keep me in Saltado. See? You're genius.
Just throw that.
I definitely think the incendiary one does more damage overall, being that it's very strong against flesh. Like we confirmed, it definitely did eliminate the boss faster. But with this one, I don't even have to worry about doing anything but shooting the boss, because it'll just keep me in there. But the fire did kill boss faster. Yeah, Snuggles, it did. Let's do it again though. Let's do it again and just see. I'm gonna turn this off just so we can keep speed running it. Let's do it again. Let's see what happens. But yeah, you're right. The ricochet should technically be taking out the boss, or not taking out the minions. I mean, it's still pretty fast. It's still pretty fast. Like, I don't know if I could really even tell that much of a difference between that and the incendiary, because That was pretty fast. And I didn't have to worry about focusing on the minions. Everybody 200 IQ around here. That's right. Everybody is. I always forget Saltado as a kill skill, but I always use... Yeah, see, so that you could totally forget about Saltado being a kill skill simply because you're using Jacobs and, you know, those ricochets are doing the work for you. But that's where, like, you know, with the elemental version, and this is exactly why I was saying, like, if you have any decent elemental rolls that have Jacobs, I would totally love to get some of those, because then I don't have to worry about doing what I've been doing with this incendiary version, which is turning away from the boss to take out you know, a couple minions to get back into Saltado to, you know, for that kill skill, and then start shooting the boss again. But if this has Jacobs and incendiary, I get the incendiary damage and then just the free ricochets taking out the minions and activating Saltado for me. I think it's even. I think the first time the boss was an element you have a rougher time against. I noticed it right away when it kicks in. Yeah, no, totally. Totally, yeah, no, it's easy to tell, like, when it activates. I get a faster fire rate, I'm doing more damage, like, it's... And you move faster. Yeah, it's totally noticeable. Good God. Making me waste all my knives. Not sure if the ricochets have actually eliminated any of the little minions. I was trying to actively watch and see. Maybe it did that one, I can't tell. But I was trying to watch and see. I saw the ricochets hitting them, but I don't know if any of them died. And the fire rate doesn't feel as nearly as fast as what I would have expected it to be with Saltado. So I'm gonna do the same thing with the same gun. And I'm gonna purposely eliminate one of the minions first, and then shoot the boss and see if I can tell a difference in the damage and the fire rate, because I'm not sure if it was actually activating right there, even though it was ricocheting. It didn't feel as fast as what I would expected it to be. All right, where's a minion? There's one. Okay. Oh, I'm on crap. I'm on the wrong one. I'm on the wrong one. Okay, that's why I wasn't seeing the ricochets. I had the wrong gun. Yeah, it's totally on. Oh, it's totally working. Yeah, you can see the fire rate. And I was seeing them die off to the side. I had the wrong one. No wonder. Oh, Snuggles, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, so you're saying the boss was like an incendiary boss, so like the incendiary damage, like trying to shoot an incendiary boss with incendiary rounds isn't going to do as much damage, that kind of thing. You know, I wasn't even paying attention to that. Now I'm just using the neutral, just standard Jacobs rounds, so I'm not using any elements. So this bot, so he's right here, there's no element. Why does it say 52 next to his health bar? What does that mean? I don't even think I've ever noticed that before. Somebody explain that? What's the 52? It's level 52. Oh, okay. I don't even think I've ever even noticed that. All bosses are higher level than you. Got it. I literally have never even, like, put that together, that it's the level. If it has a skull, then it's 5 levels or higher than you. Okay. Interesting. The skull is, would that be what's on the mini-map? Or if it just shows the skull like where I saw 52? So it would just replace the 52 with the skull. I honestly don't think I've ever even looked at those numbers. I'm just like, boss! I must shoot it and I must destroy boss.
Oh, I'm sure
with my more good or damage. It replaces it, okay. It's also on mobs. Oh, okay. Oh, I ran out of ammo. How the heck did I run out of ammo? There's Saltado. You can see the fire rate kick in. I ran out of ammo again. What's going on? I'm out of ammo again. Why do I keep running out of ammo? Is it not actively? I wonder if it's not actually activating Saltado. That's wild. Because I keep running out of ammo. There's no way I should be running out of ammo. I have 2 levels into Saltado. I can run the entire Foundry Freaks without running out of ammo once. So I'm wondering if it's actually not activating Saltado. I'm gonna go Incendiary and I'm just gonna actively take out the minions myself, not rely on the ricochets, because I don't think it's consistent in taking out the minions. See, like right there, instantly, fire rate jumps. I mean, look at the damage. Jesus, dude, this one is so much stronger. Oh my god. It's not even close. Jeez. It happens once in a great while. I'm not sure how it happens, though. That's all good. Figure it out. Same with some bosses. Once in a while, it seems you just barely do damage. Yeah. Yeah, same. Pick something up that time. Are y'all gonna be my good luck charms again? Pull another shiny on the stream? We're about to find out. Okay, minion. Where's the minion? There we go. Ooh, what the heck was that? Shiny. See it. I want to hear that sound, the shiny. Love that sound. Oh, crap. There's a minion. Come here. Come here. Putting a hurting on you, dude. Oh my goodness. I see it right there. I lost Saltado right at the end. I could hear the gunfire rate drop. Oh my gosh, I seriously almost stepped on that. I didn't even see it. Where am I at on Iridium? 3,000? I'm totally gonna run out.
You should run now.
Look at that. Instantly you can tell when it kicks in. Dude. Oh my god. It's crazy. What a difference. Difference. It's bananas. Doing this too fast. melting this dude. Not seen any god killer on one. Last mod anyway.
Thank goodness.
Where are you? Look at the fire rate, man. Once that kicks in, it's crazy. It's just nuts. That's just nuts. You better back up. Back up. What builds are y'all running these days? Jack, you still doing your one-shot Vex? Finally got a mantra with Ripper and Jacob. Nice! Yeah, that's like... that's the god roll for mantras. Scapolini. What's, it's... What is that? Oh, it's throwing a super soldier at me. Overshield booster and Bremen. Scapolini, what elements does it have? I still would prefer to use Jacobs. Maybe a little slower, but lazy. Yeah. Yeah, still on one-shot Vex for now. Starting to get the itch for change, though. Yeah. Bro, no Spanish? No. Not me. I don't. No Spanish. Oh, no English, you? No. Yeah, I don't know, Snuggles. I you know, if I could get this gun with Jacobs, that would be just so awesome, because then I wouldn't have to actively think about finding the minions and shooting them and then shooting the boss just to keep Saltato up. But honestly, it's not difficult because they're right next to me half the time, so it's just like a quick look down and it's doing so much damage. It's just a quick look down, a couple rounds and they're dead and I get back on the boss. Clearly, it's not slowing me down. Like, this is wicked fast. And the Incendiary is clearly doing much more damage than the Jacobs one that I have on this boss. Just those Incendiary rounds are just melting him. Jacobs and Elemental. Yeah, totally. If I could get that'd be wonderful. Trying to figure out how to make Neutron capture Harlow gooder. Skill is so inconsistent. Sometimes it's wow, that was bonkers damage. Then sometimes it's, oh, I just tickled you. Okay, let's see. We got a question. Oh, Scapolini, you can translate. It's radiation and shock. I need to farm for another with fire and shock or fire and cryo. It's radiation and shock. Okay, so yeah, that's not bad. It's, you know, especially for the shock damage, which is very strong against shield. But yeah, if you can get a mantra with incendiary and then ideally incendiary and corrosive, or at least one with incendiary and then another one with corrosive, like have it Jacobs and Ripper with those elements, like you'd be stacked. That'd be awesome. But yeah, Scapolini, if you can translate the question. Oh, he asks, do you recommend Secret Lab gamer chair? Oh, yes, absolutely, 100% I do recommend it. Let me lower my desk and I'll show you. I still have it. I absolutely love this chair. Best gaming chair I've ever had. I'm gonna lower my desk so y'all can see it. Hang on. I'm using the Gaming Lab Magnus Pro desk here too. That's why I can move it up and down. Yeah, no, I absolutely highly recommend this this chair. It is wonderful. I'll have a care package for you momentarily. Oh, nice. Thank you, Jack. If you're about to drop me off what I think you're about to drop me off, man, I owe you so much. Yeah, King Lou is no worries at all. I do absolutely recommend it. And Scapolini, thank you for the translation. I appreciate that. And now we're sitting. King Lewis sent hat and mustache. Thank you. Appreciate that, King Lewis. Appreciate it. I love these little gifts you can send on TikTok. It's so cool. All right, let's keep running it. We got a few more minutes in the stream. I'll have enough iridium to finish it up. Jack's got a care package coming. Listen to the fire rate jump, man. Instantly know when Saltado's activated. Jeez, man. It never ceases to just make me smile. Like, every time I do this. Seeing them just get deleted that fast. I almost landed on that thing. I almost landed on it. That would have made me so mad if it actually knocked me. Alright, minion. Minion done. Boss done. Love it! Let's shoot that thing. I can, okay, cool. Oh, where's my shiny at? We gotta make it happen on stream. So all these wonderful people can enjoy it too.
Loot corpses is good.
Oh, we're running out of ammo. I guess Saltado must have ended. Oh, look at what I got, y'all! You heard it. There it is. Keeping the stream streak alive. Bam! This guy nips. What was that, like maybe 8 runs? 10 max? Oh man, let me pick it up before my game crashes. There it is. I can't believe it. I don't know why the game loves me so much, but it does. This game loves me. Streamer hacks. It sure does seem that way. It sure does seem that way. There it is. I guess I don't need to keep it once I got the phosphine though. Alright, so that's the only one that this dude drops, right? It's the chair. You know what? You're right, Snuggles. It's the chair. It's because I was standing up. That's the problem. That's why I wasn't having any luck. I just had to sit down. Cause this is exactly, I was sitting for all the other phosphines I got, I'm pretty sure. That's what it was. I just needed to sit down. Now we know. Alright, I'm gonna go back Foundry Freaks. We'll do finish with a few runs down there and see if I can keep the luck alive with the lumberjack. Gapolini, and I called it too. I did. You will see. One run and he gets it. So we're taking bets on how quickly I'm going to get the lumberjack now. And Snuggles is saying one run. First run in, I'm going to get it. The problem there though is if that actually happens, Snuggles, people are literally going to be like, okay, bro, what sort of hacks are you running? Because there's no way. All right, Jack. But I promise you, I'm not modded. I don't hack, like nothing. I'm just playing the game. The game just loves me. It just loves me. Let's see what goodies has Jack got. Actually, I need one more minute. Okay, I'm gonna keep head. Just let me know when I can invite you. I sent the invite, but if it expires or whatever, I'll send another one. I'm gonna run these dudes over. Get out of the way. Right, I'm going to need a monthly subscription to the shiny hack you're using. That I will order a chair because I see all the pro gamers owning these because of these. Yeah. I missed the turn again. I know I did. It's right here, right? Oh wait, I'm still marked. No, I didn't even mark it, but it's not this one. I just got a secret lab chair last week. Nice. Yeah, dude, I obviously it's a very popular chair in like streaming and gaming communities, but I did some research, man. I was looking around and really like looked into different reviews and quality and tried to find like third-party reviews that aren't just like on their website and stuff that didn't seem like it was sponsored. And of all the stuff that I have found, the secret labs just they fall perfectly in the, you know, affordability, quality, and comfort range. Like those were the three things I was looking for, is like affordability, the build quality and reputation of the company, and then just general comfort. Like of those three categories, it perfectly just aligned, like with high quality, you know, fairly high comfort, not the most comfort or ergonomic chair that is out there, but when you put the last of those three in there being affordability, it's so much more affordable than a lot of these other ergonomic chairs that are like literally thousands of dollars. It's the right quality price. Yeah, no, exactly. It's the right. Yeah. And I wanted Herman Miller, but double the price. Exactly the same thing for me. Like I was looking at the Herman Miller Embody. There's the 2 or 3 different chairs I was looking at Herman Miller. And I was like, dude, these chairs, they're so expensive. Like $1,500, $2,000, $2,500. I was like, I just need a chair, man. I'm not looking to buy a used car. So that's where like Secret Lab came in. You know, it's like what, $600, $700, like kind of depending on which one you get. So still a bit of an investment, but it's nowhere near these Herman Millers and some of these other, you know, quote ergonomic chairs. All right, I'm gonna run Jacobs in here because it totally makes sense in here. All right, should I go ahead and run this now, Jack, or just wait? True mode or no? Oh, yeah. No, I want true. Yes, thank you, Snuggles. I definitely want true mode here because it just makes it more fun. Otherwise, there's just not as many people. Invite. Okay. Done. Yeah, you know. Oh, look at this dude walking straight at me. Is he literally not see me? He doesn't even see me. I'm right in front of him. Let me come over here just in case. Hey.
All right.
What's up, my dude?
I'm gonna put you on mute because my kids
Okay.
are screaming.
Okay. Okay. see what's he got. Oh my goodness, look at this guy. Oh my god. Yo. With Jacobs. Oh my gosh, Jack, I love you, man. Thank you. Look at that. Incendiary with Jacobs. Shock with Jacobs. Radiation with Jacobs. Corrosive with Jacobs. Cryo with Jacobs. This guy. What? Oh, Jack, come on, man. I owe you. You've given me so much stuff. All right, let's see. So we've got a whole bunch of goodies here. So we have this. It's like almost identical to the one I have too. So it's like the same damage, even more damage output because it's got a bigger clip. Jeez, these are so good. That is serious care. Dude, that's a serious care package. Like serious. All of these have Jacobs now. All of them. Wow. I feel like I should be paying actual money for these. Select one and then do compare. Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to compare. So like the incendiary one that I have is the highest damage, like just raw card damage that I have seen with any elemental style or with an element. So this one is 485 by 4. The one Jack gave me is 411 by 4, but it does more DPS because it's got the larger, it has a faster fire rate. Has a faster fire rate and a larger clip size. The clip size doesn't matter, but it has a faster fire rate. So that's just going to mean more DPS. And Jacob. So I'm going to be ricocheting and causing more damage to enemies nearby. So overall, this is going to do way more damage. So that's fantastic. And then Shock, I have 411 by 4. One he gave me is 448 by 4. So it's higher damage. A little bit slower shooting speed. So that'll probably negate, like they'll probably even out. Since this does more damage per round, but slower firing rate, it'll probably even out. But with Jacobs, this is going to come out on top easily. And it does more shock damage, 774 versus 710. Oh my goodness. I grabbed the highest card damage because reload and mag size didn't matter. Yeah, no. You're right. You're right. I mean, click on any one in inventory, then you get an option to do compare. So stats are... Oh, they are? Wait, I didn't know you... Dude, y'all teaching me something every single time I do this. Oh yeah, R compare. Okay, so let's do that. So we have this one. Then wait, where'd the other one go that I had? Incendiary. Compare. Yeah, there you go. Side by side. So the one... Okay, wait, now I'm confused. Which one am I looking at? Okay, this is the one Jack gave me. Versus this one. Okay, so the one I had has higher, just like raw card damage, 485 by 4, but a slower firing rate. So the one Jack gave me, again, a little bit less card damage for 411 by 4, but a higher firing rate. So those almost kind of even out, right? So higher firing rate, less damage is going to about equal the slightly higher damage with slower firing rate. However, then you throw in the fact that the one that Jack gave me has Jacobs, which means all these shots that I'm shooting now ricochet. They're gonna bounce around because we've already confirmed that they register as a true crit. So it's gonna bounce that around to nearby enemies, which means it's gonna be doing additional damage versus just the target that I'm shooting at. So this one that Jack gave me is gonna be so much superior, like so much better, just simply because of the Jacobs. Do note that the one that I have has a higher like incendiary damage, 441 damage, 7% chance versus 374 damage, 7% chance. Not a massive difference, but there is a bit of a difference there too. But again, I think because of the Jacobs, this one's going to easily come out on top because it's going to be causing this damage to nearby enemies that I wasn't doing before. I'll go back and double check, but I don't think I had any elemental with Daedalus. Yeah, no, Jack, that's like the rarest of rare, I think. And I don't know, have we even confirmed that happens? We have clearly confirmed that you can get elements with Jacobs, but I don't think I've ever seen one ever with Daedalus and an element. I don't know. Have we confirmed that that's even a thing you can get? The overall DPS is equal for me, but the ricochet will make such a difference. Yeah, no Snuggles, it absolutely will. And it will, when I'm bossing anyways, it will absolutely help me keep Saltado active. So yeah, no, this is great. These are gonna cook. Okay, I gotta throw my shiny on them. Throw my shinies on them. Well, oh man, still have chucks. I didn't even realize that. I need to get rid of those. And a potato thrower. Okay, this one shiny. This one shiny. All right. Let me mark some of these and get rid of some of these things I'm definitely not going to... Do you keep the shiny camo after you picked it up and sold it? The shiny camo. Because that is how much I care about shinies. Are you saying do I sell... Like if I get a shiny gun, do I sell it? The one that I got with the shiny? I do. If I know I'm never going to use the gun, like this roach, I know I'll never use it, but I've already gotten the shiny, so I don't need to keep this. Like I'll always have the shiny now, like it's been unlocked, but I don't keep it. Yeah, I sell them. Yeah, like this I'll sell because I'm never going to use that. Let's see. I was going to get rid of. Wait. Oh no, those are the chucks that I've had. Never mind. Okay. Let me just sell that. Okay, so now we have Incendiary with Jacobs. Let's see what this is like. Maybe you will use it on cash. Yeah, oh yeah. Here we go. All right, let's see. Is True Mode on? It is on. All right. Incendiary with Jacobs. Oh god, they're out of control. Oh my gosh, Saltado. The Temerario just kicked in like crazy. And Saltado. Because my gun just got wicked out of control. And I just ran out of ammo. How am I running out of ammo? Oh, you know what? This one has a faster fire rate, doesn't it? I wonder if I'm going to be running out of ammo. This thing, it shoots really fast. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, this shoots fast. Where are they? Where the heck are they? See, I ran out of ammo. And I ran out of action skill! Wow! Come on. What's going on? There's like no one in here. Did it not activate the true mode? Because I just feel like there's almost no one in here. Where are they? Okay, now my gun is completely out of control again. Literally can't control it. I'm pulling down like crazy. Oh my god. It's so out of control. Starting to get a little better. Okay, now they're spawning. Here we go. Here we go. It just took them a second. Yo, this thing is just wrecking everything with these ricochets. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see what it does on the bosses. One last kill before we go in. Man, this is taking a while. It's barely getting through the armor. I wonder if I should not be using the incendiary on these guys, because now it's going to cook the flesh. So you know what I'm going to have to do next time is I'm going to have to switch to my corrosive one to get through that armor, because once we get through the armor, it's just melting their flesh. Like, look at that. Look at those ricochets. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh. Yeah, I'm looking at dots on the mini-map, and then I'm heading where they were, but they're already dead because the ricochets already got them. I have to check that, I guess. Let's see, what I miss. Snuggles, the shiny is a permanent available skin under gun customizations once you pick it up. I'll check then, I guess. Which element is that? I'll check for 4.5 fire rate. This is incendiary, Jack, but I think it's good. I ran out of, I think the reason I ran out of ammo is because of I lost Saltado, and then you saw I lost action skill. So like at the beginning of this round, there just wasn't enough people. It didn't. I thought there would be more, but they didn't spawn many. So I didn't have something to shoot to activate the kill skill for Saltado. So that's why I ran out of ammo. But once there was more people and I was just shooting them left and right, I never once ran out of ammo, and I actually love the higher fire rate. So I think it's good. Fire versus fire. If you shoot too fast now, you can think of a different shield. Let's see, Scapolini. No problem. And you call it. By the way, I do have a Jacobs with Piercer and Bounce Pass with gun damage and gun crit damage. I don't know how to dupe it. Oh, nice. Scapolini, to do. I actually just learned this the other day. Jack showed me. In order to dupe, there's some steps to it. You basically have to go into like your save file on your PC and then copy the save file, and then when you load back in, you can load into that save and rename it something like, you know, Rafa-dupe, and then but before you copy the save file, you put anything that you want to duplicate in the Vault Hunter that you're going to duplicate. So like if you have a Rafa, for example, put it in your active inventory. So like anywhere in here, like, so whether it's active in here or even, you know, in your ordinances, or if it's an enhancement, you have it in here, but just something in here, not in the bank. And then you duplicate the save file, and then that copies everything that you have in your active inventory here. And then so when you go into that Vault Hunter, you can then put that in the bank and share it to anything. But to copy the save file, I forget exactly the directory. There are some steps to it. But if you're in my Discord, I can share the steps. He sent them to me. Okay, I think I dropped something back here. Yeah. Let's see, any God Killer? Nope. All right. Let's do one last run. This time I'm going to switch to my corrosive for the bosses to get through the armor. Then I'm going to switch back to the incendiary. Let's make sure I do it in the right one. Be here and then, so 2 and then 3. All right. I miss the old duping. Just go to the area with no save point and hard crash. Just alt F4 and co-op. Viridian. Was that like the previous, like Borderlands 3 or something? Is that how it used to work? Good God, why are there so many of these dudes with bombs running around? I love that it's nighttime now and you can see like these rounds are like literally on fire. That looks so awesome. But at the same time, it kind of makes it hard to see where I'm shooting because they're so bright. Yeah, see, I lost Saltado there again, but I got it back once I got that guy. I heard my fire rate slow down. Good God. There they come. Yeah, come on, boys. Oh, look. I can't hurt him. So I'm just going to flip to this one for now so I can. And go back. Oh, no! I ran out of action skill! Ah. It's annoying. Alright, corrosive. Come on, die already. Oh yeah, that's working better. Incendiary. Oh yeah. That's where it's at right there. Incendiary. Good God, look at it just melt him. Listen to all of you screaming. Where y'all hiding? We're running ammo. Yeah, this thing is absolutely melting, Jack. The only thing is, with the 4.9 fire rate, I find that if I lose Saltado for even a second, I do run out of ammo. So it's just one of those things where I love the higher fire rate because it does mean higher overall DPS. But I have to be conscious about making sure that if I'm about to fall out of Saltado, I find something to kill that keep that active. Let me check 4.5. I also have a dancer for you. Okay. Sweet. You use super soldier for the fire rate, right? Yeah, so what firmware is your class mod? It's God Killer. Ronan, thank you for liking the live. Appreciate that. Let's see, I run console, so I just let other people dupe if they want it. If you do want it, let me know. Oh, okay. Yeah, Scapolini. If you're in the Discord, let's connect, and then maybe we can off the stream at some point jump on, and then you can transfer it to me. I can do the dupe and then send give you back your copy. So Snuggles, yes, I do run the Super Soldier. This has always been my favorite shield. Because of the 25% fire rate bump, the 25% movement bump, and then the one, this also helps with ammo regen. Like, it's not a high rate regen, but it does help. So 1 ammo regen a second. And then this one that I have here has Vagabond. So I have another bump in 20% gun damage and then 50% gun shield capacity. Let's see, did my live just die? Is reconnecting. Y'all still there? Did I lose you? Seems I just had another internet hiccup like I had yesterday. My software said it was reconnecting. It looks like it's connected now. You're here? Okay, Jack. Looks like I had another internet. You're back. Yeah, sorry y'all. I don't know. This is like the exact same thing that happened last night in the stream yesterday. It was like almost at about, 2 hours 15 minutes in. Maybe 2.5 hours last night. I had an internet hiccup and just decided to end the stream. But I don't know why all of a sudden just kind of had a random internet hiccup. It does happen. JJLZ007 is here. Okay, thank y'all for letting me know. Appreciate that. Thank you. Seems I'm back. Hopefully it stays stable. I'm going to have to end the stream here pretty soon. I'm just waiting to see what Jack has got in this next care package for me. Starlink. No, I have AT&T fiber actually. So I've got a really strong internet connection, and I've like purposely invested in this higher tier fiber internet connection simply because I stream. So it's, for the most part, it's been very stable, but every once in a while there's hiccups. You know, I mean, it's not a business line, so I don't have any sort of like SLAs or anything like that. So it's just a residential line. Do you have another God Killer or want me to put on it? I don't think I have another one, Jack. I think I used the only one that I have on this one. Let me do a quick run around here and see if maybe by chance they dropped me one here. But I don't think I have another one, like even in the bank. It's just not a firmware that I've really held on to because I never really thought I was going to use it. But now I'm like kicking myself because now I want to use it. No problem. I'm sure I don't have them. Yeah, it's one of those things where I never bothered to collect any sort of God Killer stuff. I think I have maybe one or two on like a shield or something, maybe an ordnance. You do have? Okay. I'm gonna have to just make sure I start collecting all firmware. Because clearly there's going to be times where I'm like, you know what? I want to start using Atlas Infinitum. And I probably don't have much of that either. Yeah, I didn't see anything in here. Maybe Cash will use Atlas. Right, yeah, I mean, it's like, that's probably how it will work, too. Is, all these things that I haven't collected, I'm gonna need for Cash, I'm sure. What fire rate is the incendiary? I think it's 4.9. 4.9 rounds a second. The corrosive is 4.5. The shock is 4.5. Cryo is 4.5, and the radiation is 4.9. Can't wait to run with Cash. Let my buddy use one build, I choose the other. Yeah. No, I'm super stoked for Cash. Like, it's going to be so cool to check out what his skills are, what his skill tree things look like. I don't have a 4.5 incendiaries. No, it's okay, Jack. It's okay. I think, honestly, as long as I'm able to keep Saltado active, I don't run out. It's just like, as soon as I fall out of Saltado, I'll run out of ammo, but it's okay. It's fine. Cash is end of March, right? Yes. Snuggles. It's sometime in March, likely near the end of March. Just gonna come over here to wreck something a little later. Wait for Jack. What are they guarding? Are they a DJ? Were they about to party? Doesn't that look like something you would DJ on? That's funny. Oh, look. Oh, that's the... Yeah. I think they're about to jam out over here. Thing over here. Yeah, no worries, Jack. Okay. I'll go run. He can skull orchid. Yeah. Jack. Or can he grab his shiny before? Yeah. I want to run Foundry again. Saltado. Instantly tell when that fire rate kicks off. See, as long as I can keep Saltado active, I don't ever run out of ammo. These ricochets definitely help too. Oh, look, a badass. Oh, he's... I'm not doing any damage to him. There we go. I have to switch guns. Everybody. There you go. Good God, just melting these big dudes like they're not even there. Look at the ricochets, man. Look at the ricochets. They're just flying all over the place. Fall out of Saltado. I'm not killing anything. I gotta go kill some dudes. Alright, there we go. See, I fell out. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm out of action skill now too, sweet. Yeah, as long as I can keep Saltado active, I don't run out of ammo, and it's just, there's so much, it just does so much damage. Okay, who the heck? Where's this dude? There he is. Invite, alright. What's that? Tons of enhancements. Get them all. Man, these guys aren't feeling very generous right now. They haven't even dropped me a legendary, let alone a phosphine.
Tell them to pony up the goods.
Right.
Alright. Yeah, I wish I had a lower fire rate on that incendiary.
No, it's all good. It melts.
I actually had a much lower car damage one, like in the 300s with like, I think
Yeah.
it had 5.4 fire rate. Which was
Oh,
pretty-
jeez. That's crazy.
Alright. Here, take these as extras.
Awesome. Yep. God killer. Awesome.
And see if this one helps.
Okay. Oh, action skill duration. Nice. And 5 on Temerario. Sweet. Thank you,
I
sir.
don't know if that'll help keep it up more.
Yeah, I probably will. Let's see.
What are you using now?
I've got, it's 2 in the Thrill, 4 in Temerario, 1 in Saltado, and then it's 45% shotgun damage buff.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
test it out. See if that provides a
Yeah.
comfier
Yeah. Duration, yeah.
experience.
Yep. We'll give it a shot.
All right, catch you.
Thank you. Later. Alright, we'll try this one last run and just kind of see what that feels like. And we'll wrap it up. It only has 1 in Thrill. Yeah, so it's going to be a little bit less fire rate too, so it should even out a little bit more with this faster fire rate of the gun, so maybe I don't cook through as much ammo. Keep the oh, see, this dude, I wasn't even paying attention. There we go. Definitely seeing the action skill dropping a whole lot slower. That's nice. Like, it hasn't even dropped below 50%. Look at those ricochets just wrecking everything. And we are already so buffed in gun damage, like, I'm not even noticing any real difference in losing the 45% shotgun damage. Like, it's just instantly deleting everything already. So, it doesn't even matter. But look at my action skill. Like, it's just all the way to max. All right, we're gonna go corrosive. Holy crap. Yeah, we're just cooking this dude. The ricochets are doing saltado for me. Good God. They are hitting me left and right. Oh my goodness. There are so many dudes out here right now. Oh my God. Still got him. This is where our true mode comes in, like, makes it fun. There's a million people out here right now. Alright, y'all, now it's my turn. I haven't even come close to running out of action skill. Where are you? Is it there? One more hiding way back up here. Oh yeah. Way easier. Let's see. It has only 1 in Thrill, so your ammo issue shouldn't be... Yeah, no, it definitely wasn't as bad. I'm a slave to action skill duration. If I don't see that on a class mod, I don't like it. This is a solo build. If you play with 4, you get less crits and kills. Yeah, no, you're right. Snuggles, that's true. Totally. Yeah, no, this is way comfier, Jack, as far as like action skill duration. And there's already so much damage that this thing is dealing out that I honestly I can't even tell that I lost the 45% shotgun damage. Literally can't even tell. It feels like it's still doing so much damage. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna roll with this one. I really didn't realize how much comfier it is. This is the, yeah, no, Jack, you're absolutely right. Like, the fact that I've run out, I would say at least 50% of the time as I've been farming Foundry Freaks. And now with this one, with the, what is it, 45%? 45% action skill duration, that is a huge buff. And I don't even think it fell below half. So this is way comfier. 45% duration makes a huge, it absolutely does make a massive, massive difference. This is way comfier. I didn't even come close to running out. So after a while, I just stopped even looking at it because it wasn't even getting below half. So yeah, this is great. And I think the skill traits on this are like the perfect, like this is perfect. All in on Temerario for the maximum gun damage, 1 in Saltado for those kill skill, overdrive bonuses, and then 1 in the Thrill. Right? Because the other option would be that health regeneration nonsense, which I don't care about for this build because I'm already so tanky. But having 1 in the Thrill, so just a little extra in fire rate is going to be less than the one I was using, which is 2 in the Thrill versus 4 in so I get 4 in Temerario and 2 in the Thrill. So like that's a perfect combination swap. So like this is like the perfect class mod for this. Thank y'all. All right, I gotta wrap this up. Go hang with the family a bit before we all head to bed and get up early tomorrow. Appreciate everybody hanging out. For Jack, again, thank you for the care packages. This has been awesome. Y'all have helped me take this build even to another like the next level with this build. It's been fantastic. Appreciate y'all. Snuggles, have a good night. Jack, Nips, everybody have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. For the stream at 6 p.m. unless something comes up, and I'll let y'all know in the Discord. And then get ready, y'all. Get ready for Thursday. We got the DLC coming, and I'll be streaming. So see you all tomorrow and then Thursday. Have a good night, everybody. Later.